Hi everyone, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I am so excited about the video that I'm going to share with you today. You all know that I love thrifting. I thrift all the time, and I just absolutely love finding my wardrobe at the thrift store. Almost everything that I wear comes from the thrift store. And another thing that you may or may not know about me is that I did pageants when I was a young woman. I did pageants until I was 24, and I participated in the Miss America organization for 7 years. My sisters and I all participated in the Miss America organization. I will make sure to include some pictures here so you can see some authentic pageant photos back in the day when I was doing pageants. But I haven't participated in pageants since 2011. And one of the parts that I really enjoyed about pageants, aside from gaining friendship and earning scholarship money and really refining my skills for an interview, and also being able to work in my community and focus on a platform of an issue that's important to me, those are other things that I also enjoyed about participating in pageants. But the thing I want to focus on today is the evening gown portion. I loved participating in evening gown. One, because you got to wear like a fancy formal dress and do your hair all pretty. It was a lot of fun. The second reason that I loved evening gown was because it was by far the easiest phase of competition in the entire pageant. Evening gown was where it was at. It was so easy and so much fun. I loved being able to walk on stage in front of the crowd and being able to show the gown that I had chosen, and you know, just being able to walk confidently and just feel good in my skin. It was like one of my favorite parts of competition. But since 2011, I haven't had many opportunities to try on gowns, and honestly, it was one of my favorite parts. Aside from trying to find my wedding gown, I haven't had that many opportunities to try on gowns. So over the years of thrifting, I have seen so many beautiful formal gowns, and I haven't tried them on. But since I started doing Weight Watchers and I've lost some weight, I kind of thought to myself, you know what? I want to start trying on gowns again for no reason other than I want to, which feels kind of crazy, but I've been seeing these gowns for years and years, and I just wanted to try them on and just, like, you know, look at myself in them and relive my pageant days and relive my prom days. So over the last couple months, I have been trying on every single gown in my size at the thrift store, and I have been having a blast. And honestly, my thrift stores have amazing, amazing gowns right now. So for this video, we are going thrifting. We are stopping at all of the thrift stores, and I am trying on all of the gowns. So without further ado, let's go thrifting. So the first thrift store that I went to had an amazing selection of gowns, and I actually was able to go there twice, and it looked like they almost got 2 different shipments of gowns, so it was really fun trying on all of those, and I was actually able to go thrifting with my mom for this first part. I like that. If it was in a different color, I think I would have gotten it, you know? Like if I was really in the market for one, but I think it's pretty. I'm gonna try it on. I think this one's kind of cool too. That has a thing up the back. It's like a disco ball. Oh, this one's all coming apart. Well, oh, that's kind of cool. Do you see this one? It has, it's like a tight fitting, and then that comes off the bottom. This is actually a two-piece gown. So the bottom actually just unbuttons. Can you see the buttons? And you just take off the bottom, and you can have like a little cocktail piece. I like the color. What do you think?
Yeah.
So this one is, looks like it's a mermaid underneath. How pretty that is. So it's a mermaid underneath. And then this.
That looks really pretty underneath.
Isn't it really pretty?
We've seen it over there. We grabbed this one.
Yeah, my mom saw it. She goes, oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
So it's like a mermaid underneath.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh,
yeah,
that
and
is
then
pretty.
That looks pretty.
Thank you.
Good.
Not a disco ball. It'd be fun for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know? So after I went thrifting with my mom, I went back to this thrift store on a different day, and it's, as I said, it looked like they got a different shipment of gowns in, and there were these amazing, like, 80s, 90s, like, bridesmaid dresses. Oh my gosh, they were so much fun. And then there was this really cool wedding gown. It was like a 2-piece with buttons. It was pretty cool. There were some really pretty wedding gowns there. Okay, so this first gown was so much fun. I wasn't really like a pink person when I was competing in pageants or going to prom, but I really love this pink dress. It reminds me of the dress that Cinderella had before the stepsisters ripped it up. Everything is going to be a Cinderella reference in this video, but I really love the layering and the bow and the different material. It was like a tulle on the bottom with like a satin on top. It was really pretty, and I really love the form fit on me. I just really like that style. This next one was really pretty hanging up. It was too big for me, but I really loved like the lace appliques that it had on it, and it had a really pretty detail on the top and also on the bottom. This next dress, oh my gosh, this was my absolute favorite. It was like Cinderella meets Frozen and just perfect, beautiful perfection. I love the blue. I love the one sleeve. It was like a little cap sleeve, the little Aurora Borealis stones. Everything was perfect. I wanted it so bad, but I had no use for it, so I didn't buy it. This next gown was too big, but I wanted to try it on anyway. I liked the style and the design of it, but it was just too big. The next one I wanted to try on because I thought the style could look nice on me, but the color just was not flattering on me at all. And finally, I hit up one more thrift store, and again, it almost looked like they had just put out all of their gowns, so I was so excited to look through all of these. There were some really beautiful pink ones and blue ones and velvet ones. It was so much fun. I absolutely love this dress. I love the velvet on top. I love the combination of materials. The blue is just so deep and royal. It makes me feel like a princess. And I love how the straps sort of sit on the side of your shoulders. It's just so pretty. I absolutely love this dress. I've been looking for a gray dress for a special occasion, and unfortunately this one was too small. It would have been perfect, and on the day that I saw this, it was half off, so it would have been like only $9, which would have been perfect. This next dress, it's so many different styles put into one. First of all, the bottom kind of reminds me of ramen noodles, like pink ramen noodles. It was kind of fun to like twirl it around like that, but I don't know, it just felt like too many different like trends all put together in one dress, and yeah, it just wasn't working for me. Here is another dress that I absolutely loved. It made me feel like a princess. I love, love, love the neckline on it. I feel like that neckline is so flattering on so many people. Again, it was in like a deep navy with velvet on top and a different material on the bottom. I felt like royalty in this, and I wanted it so badly. I love the color of this dress. It's this really pretty deep green. I wish you guys could see the color a little better, but it's just so beautiful. Just a simple dress with spaghetti straps and a little bit of a longer train. I mean, not that long, but it did kind of lay nicely on the floor, and it was just so pretty. I love this next dress. It made me feel like Princess Jasmine, but I cannot show you the whole thing because it was so low cut. Oh my gosh, I put it on and I was like, what? This is so low cut, but the color was amazing, the stones were beautiful, it was really fun. And here's how the dress looked hanging on the rack. It was so beautiful, but that neckline. And the last dress, just a simple, pretty blue dress with a really interesting skirt and a corset up the back. Prom season is upon us, and another reason that I wanted to make this video was to show young women that you can find beautiful gowns at the thrift store for a fraction of the cost. Like seriously, like I think I found a gown for like $7 today. A gown that you could wear to prom or you could wear to like somebody's wedding. It can be that cheap, and honestly even cheaper sometimes. And if you don't like the idea of wearing something that somebody else has already worn, you can take the gown to the dry cleaner, and even the cost of the gown at the thrift store and the dry cleaner together is still so much cheaper than buying something retail. And vintage and retro style clothing is always in, and you can always find those pieces at the thrift store. So if you're looking for like a 90s prom style gown, you can probably find it at the thrift store, and it would be an authentic piece of 90s prom fashion. So when you go shopping for a prom gown, maybe just make a stop at the thrift store first and see if you can find something. Honestly, I have found some of the most amazing, beautiful gowns at the thrift store. And honestly, even some of the stuff that my sisters and I wore at Miss New York was purchased at the thrift store. And that's it for this thrift store evening gown try-on video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of the gowns, and let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. I had so many favorites. I don't understand how there were so many beautiful gowns, and also how so many of them were in my size. Like, that never ever happens to me. So in the comments below, let me know which gown was your favorite. Don't forget to check out my blog at thriftedlivingblog.com. Also, please make sure you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't have an Instagram but would like to stay up to date with what I'm doing, you can follow me on Facebook at Thrifted Living page. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!